Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are still on the topic logarithm. In the previous video, we solved a question on reducing equations involving logarithm to quadratic equations. We are going to solve another question in this video. The question for this video is log x squared plus 13x is equal to 1 plus log 1 plus x. We have learned that whenever the base of the logarithm is not indicated, as we have in this case, it means that the logarithm is in base 10. So this equation here can be written as log x squared plus 13x base 10 is equal to 1 plus log 1 plus x base 10. I'll group like terms, which means that I'll group the terms with logarithm on one side of the equation. Because I already have this here, I'll bring the one on the right hand side to the left hand side. This is going to give us log x squared plus 13x base 10 minus log 1 plus x base 10. And this is equal to 1. We have learned from the properties of logarithm that log x base a minus log y base a is equal to log x divided by y base a. So if we apply this law here, we are going to have log x squared plus 13x divided by 1 plus x base 10 is equal to 1. So we divide the logarithm numbers just as we have here. Okay, we also know from the definition of logarithm that if log x base y is equal to a, then x is equal to y exponent a. So if we are applying this one also here, then you have x squared plus 13x divided by 1 plus x is equal to 10, which is the base exponent 1. And this is going to give us x squared plus 13x divided by 1 plus x is equal to 10, because 10 exponent 1 is 10. So we now have this quadratic equation. X squared plus 13x divided by 1 plus x is equal to 10. Let's simplify it so that we can solve the quadratic equation that we obtained. I want to clear the fraction. So I'm going to multiply the left hand side here by this denominator, then the right hand side also by the same denominator. Since it is the only fraction, so the denominator is going to be the LCM. So I'll multiply the left hand side by 1 plus x. I'll multiply the right hand side by 1 plus x. 1 plus x and 1 plus x will cancel as usual. So you have 1 plus x and 1 plus x cancelling. So it means that the fraction is gone. The left hand side here is going to be x squared plus 13x. Then the right hand side here is going to be 10 times 1 plus x, which will give us 10 times 1, which is 10, plus 10 times x, which is 10x. Okay, now let's group like terms and simplify. Or let's arrange it well so that we can solve the quadratic equation. And this is going to be x squared plus 13x minus 10x minus 10 is equal to 0. This will give us x squared plus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So this is our quadratic equation. To solve this quadratic equation, we have to factorize the quadratic trinomial that we have on the left hand side here. We've learned how to factorize quadratic trinomials, so I'm going to go ahead and do the factorization. Since the coefficient of x squared is 1, it means we are looking for two numbers that when you multiply, you are going to get minus 10. But when you add them, you get 3. And these two numbers are 5 and minus 2. So you are going to replace 3x with 5x and minus 2x, just as I've done here. When you do that, you are going to get x squared plus 5x minus 2x is equal to 10. To factorize this, I'll put a bracket around x squared and 5x. Then I'll put a bracket around minus 2. I'll put a bracket around 2x and minus 10x. Now immediately you bring the brackets here. Since you have a negative sign outside the brackets, the negative sign here changes to positive. So we have x squared plus 5x in one bracket, then 2x plus 10 in the other bracket. To factorize, you have x into brackets x plus 5 minus 2 into brackets x plus 5 is equal to 0. So you have x plus 5, x plus 5, you pick one of them, then you have x minus 2 in the other bracket. So to solve this equation, we equate the first content of the first bracket, which is x plus 5, to 0, and that will give us x is equal to minus 5. We do the same thing for the second one. X minus 2 is equal to 0, and that will give us x is equal to 2. So solving this quadratic equation, we have x is equal to minus 5 or 2. So you see from here, the main goal is to make sure that you use the laws and properties of logarithm to reduce the equation to a quadratic equation. Then from there, you can solve the quadratic equation for the value or values of the variables in the equation. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos if you haven't done that already. In the next video, we are going to learn how to solve equation involving logarithm reduced to simultaneous equations. Bye bye.